Building this platform for the floor of my house was a little bit challenging and time consuming, but not as much as what we are up to do right now. So we're gonna start our working day by cutting some of these 3 by 3 inches metal beams, and those beams are gonna start coming from here up, and those beams are gonna be the ones who are gonna support the structure of the roof. Remember that we're gonna do kind of a triangle, so we gotta support that triangle in some specific points. So this is a very important and crucial part, getting all these angles right. We got that one over there, and we already tagged this beam into place right here. So basically what we have to do is take one of these 6 inches beams, that is like 2 carrillas welded together, what we call a caballo or a horse, and put it from there up. Do the same thing from here with another beam, take it up, and we also have to place another beam right here that is gonna go completely vertical, 90 degrees. So with that we can complete the A-frame shape that we are looking for here. We got the other beam in! Yeah! So we got the 2 beams in.
Apparently they are very straight.
You see? So those other beams that you see in the middle, they are not gonna go there. We just put those ones in there yesterday so we could hold the tarp that we had in there. But today we cannot have the tarp because it's very windy and it would just like blow away. I think that's like a sign that we put so the wind comes. Every time we have the tarps out, the wind just comes and blows them away. Anyway, no, it is caballo time. We are gonna start working with the caballos, making more caballos, 6 inches caballos, so we can weld them and put them and make the A-frame. I'm pretty excited to see how this thing is gonna look at the end of the day because we're planning to have at least one of those framings done by today. We got the caballos on too. We always joke about creating a caballos factory because building these things is pretty tedious and it takes a pretty long time to do them. So imagine you can just buy them already done. I mean, it's not gonna be as funny, but it will save a lot of time.
tiny house team. Definitely not.
Wow, that's amazing. It's gonna look like that actually, and it's gonna be a little bit taller because we have to put two of the beams together. And wow, I'm not really sure if this thing, well, I don't think this thing is following the tiny house's size now because it's pretty big.
I just wanna hold you for forever. Every day you're making me better. 'Cause a love like this is rare. And I wanna take you there.
So let's solve this whole triangle first. All we need, if we have this angle, then we can figure out everything else.
Should be in the plans, right?
Yep, I think it's 60 or something. I remember 60 degrees for some reason.
The other one is gonna come like this, and it's gonna be
So
way wider.
Yeah, I think so.
So now that we have those beams already cut, we are gonna check if we did the right angles, the right cuts, but we're gonna check it in the platform. You know, gotta warm up. We're gonna move heavy metal sheet that we have to cut later to place some plates in between those beams that we're cutting in angles. And now what we're doing over here is weld the two beams together, and we really wanted the seam to be right in this beam, right in the middle, but that's not gonna be possible because one of the beams was not long enough. The seam is gonna go a little bit past over this beam, but it's not that bad actually, because the closer it is to one of the main supports, the better it is. It's not gonna be right over it, but it's gonna be close enough. So we are in the very last step of the day. We are finally welding the two big beams together, and I have the professional welder doing it right here. And of course that he cannot work without the support of the future mom.
I'm the future mom.
With a big belly!
Getting bigger by the day, baby. Sadie's gonna be a big girl.
She's gonna be. Looks pretty sick, bro. We did it.
We're gonna need a cherry picker, dude.
You think so?
How are you gonna get up on top of there? That's freaking 30 feet, dude. This thing's gonna be 30 feet tall. I also just want to have one of those cherry pickers so we can.
How are we gonna bring it down from there?
Carefully.
It's gonna do this.
No.
Okay, we got the final piece done. This is gonna be the first framing for the house. But anyways, we got this thing done. It's looking very cool. The only bad news is that we are not gonna be able to put it up today. But we're gonna do it tomorrow morning. Hopefully this is gonna be the first thing that we are gonna do in the morning. Today we can't. We're so tired. We have been working all day long, figuring out all these angles, all the cuts, cutting, welding, doing all this stuff. We are just tired. We are ready to take a shower and go to the bed. Buenos dias! Welcome back to another day building a house, an A-frame house that is gonna be my house. We got the crew here, everybody's helping to build this house. So yesterday we finished welding this first framing structure, but as we're gonna put it up today, we first need to make sure that we clean and grind very good the welds, the welded points, and we also are gonna paint those points so they don't get rust. And as I have told you before, everybody is working here to build me this house. I'm very happy and excited for it. We have Iberto, he's helping us do the grinding part, and then Enrique, who is right there, he's gonna be helping us to paint all the welded points. I'm excited. We are gonna have the first framing done by the end of the day. We're gonna have it up and we're gonna see how the house is gonna look, because this is like, this is the framing. I mean, this is what is gonna give the shape of the house. So let's do this! And before we start lifting the frame up, we also need to put the beam that is gonna go from here to there. So once we put that beam up, the structure is gonna have more support in this area and it's not gonna bend this side down. So what's the plan?
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah. Hold on. Ready? Go here. No, it's gonna be.
He's gonna die. He's gonna die. Come on, Kake.
Alright, we gotta have one person on the rope. I'd like to be on the rope if you don't mind.
Okay.
We need someone with this caballo underneath there pushing the tip up. And then that gives us 3 other people. I think we put Humberto on one side and 2 people on the other.
Okay.
So you pick what job you want.
Wanna be in this?
Okay, so maybe you. Do you want to push it up, or do you want to lift? Do you want to lift that, or do you want to push the tip with that? Okay. So Enrique will grab this, and then he'll push the tip up. I'll try and hold it with the rope, and then we'll see how it's going, and we'll adjust accordingly. You want to do a number crunch of our chance for survival? 15. Point.
15% of
.33. Repeating, of course.
Yeah, okay. Repeat it.
So
That's
chances
the-
are on our side.
That's better than we usually do.
Do we have chicken?
Time's up! Let's do this!
Okay, Enrique.
This is the time, baby. We are gonna lift it up finally. We may die trying to lift this thing up because it's pretty heavy. We got all the people here that is gonna lift that thing, and we will see if it works.
3, 2, 1, dale! Easy. Slow. What do we want to do?
Diego, voy para allá.
Should we just get Enrique up here?
How do you feel there?
I'm good. Should we just get Enrique up here instead with that?
Yeah, he's going. Do that. Don't die. Jordan, we count on you.
Ready? I gotta go.
Don't kill us.
Lift.
It's a good moment for a lightning, right?
Lift.
Lift. Go. I have you well. Very good this part. 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh my
Go.
All right, easy. Don't let it go too far because I don't want to die.
Banana.
Okay.
Hold.
Just look at how big this thing is gonna be. This is not a tiny house anymore.
Well,
I think it never was a tiny house. Wow. So for all that people that was wondering why the footers were so big, why we were overbuilding everything, well, I think at the end of the day it was worth it, and it was a great idea to overbuild almost everything.
Vamos, Enrique!
Who's working for?
I don't know what that means.
Nobody knows who it is.
Everybody doing something but him.
I got the camera.
There's a tripod right here, bro.
Thanks for holding my house, bro.
You got it. Now come on over here. My hands are tired.
Oh, you got your little thing here. Nice.
We're gonna need to get a bucket. No way.
In the United States,
Another, we finish, we just pull the other end and it falls.
We need a long end.
We need like double the size.
We all are just taking turns here to hold that rope because all the pressure is going from here to there because there's the wind that decided randomly to come today while we're doing that. So most of the pressure is actually going that way. So we have to hold it with the rope, and we may have to leave that rope there. We gotta tie it into something because if not, all the pressure is gonna move the whole thing that way and it could fall. Well, I guess this is gonna be it. We got a lot of progress today, honestly. I mean, just look at that huge structure that is behind me. And to be honest, I knew this house was gonna be a little big or a little bigger than how the A-frames usually are, but I had no idea that it would be this big. What I don't think it's that bad because I'm gonna have more space on the inside of the house. Usually in the A-frame houses, the space is very small in the inside because the triangle shape. But in this case, as this one is pretty big, I should have enough space inside of the house for the kitchen, for the living room, for the bathroom, bedroom, and I think I'm gonna even have a small section for the laundry area. And this is the main reason why we had to stop. It's so windy and it's also raining. So you can imagine how bad the combination of these two is. I'm happy with the progress that we did this week. So I guess this is gonna be it. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Thank you guys for everything. Love you, and I will see you next weekend. And I wish you guys have a fantabulous week. Fantabulous is a combination of fantastic and fabulous. So